All right, it says I'm live. All right, we are live on YouTube, and I got to explain why I ran behind. I decided to go to Red Morton Park, and all of the parking lots are closed because of the virus. Parking lot closed. Authorized vehicles only. Now, this is what I don't understand. What the hell is closing a parking lot going to do to prevent the spread of any illness? We're still going to take our walks at the park. What is the coronavirus, or what does the coronavirus have to do with parking in the parking lot of a park? I don't get it. I drove around the other parking lot. I'll show you here in a second. There's like a bigger sign there. You know, keeping our park safe or keeping our community safe. This has gone a bit too far, in my opinion. Hey, Queen Helen Casey, how you doing? Sorry for the late start. Due to my schedule, or, when compared to my scheduled time. Got 12 in the box, 5 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I had to go and find parking on the street so I can do my walk. Now, it only says the parking lot is closed, so I'm sure you can go in the park and take a walk. And if they decide to not even allow people to go outside and walk, like, come on now. What are we all going to do? Sit inside and rot and get really huge and more unhealthy? Here in the U.S., we're the most unhealthy country on the planet. You take away our exercise and it's over. It's over. Now I'm coming up to this other sign over here. I'm going to show you this. This is just absolutely ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Look at this. Keep our community safe. Parking lot closed. Do not go to other neighborhoods for recreation. This increases the risk of spreading the virus. I'm going to go take my damn walk. Unbelievable. Queen, I don't understand what closing a parking lot to a park is going to do to stop spreading the virus. And there are people here walking in the park. We just can't park in here. Now, part of the entrance of the park is also a residential area with homes, so obviously those cars can come in and park their cars. I mean, they live here. This is their property. But wow, this has just gone a bit too far in my opinion here. And if by chance you missed those, or you missed that first sign, we've got 2 more right here. We've got 2 more right here. All right. Just in case you missed the first one, right? Just in case you missed that barrier, you got 2 more signs there. Okay. Maybe those 2 signs were put there for the, 10 homes that are on that block saying, hey, we put these in just for you. Even though you can just walk to the park because you just live there. You're not going to drive 100 feet to park in the lot of the park when you can just walk from your place, right? They can't stop nobody for walking because it's exercise. No, I understand that. But yeah, that's just, that's crazy. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? 21 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a very interesting day. And I almost canceled doing the stream, but I got some things taken care of, and I just felt the need to do it anyway because some things transpired between my last stream and this one, and I want to talk about it because it pertains to the topic. So I'm just going to get right to it. I'm not going to drag it on because this may take a while, and I want to make sure I finish this before the walk ends. So here we go. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live from Red Morton Park. And it's kind of semi-closed, but not really. The parking lot's closed. This is episode number 74. And today's topic is why some modern men behave like women. Disrespect, ladies. You'll understand what I'm saying here in a second. I've kind of talked about this in the past, but I really need to bring it back to life today. Once again, the topic is why some modern middle-aged men behave like women. Why some modern middle-aged men behave like women. And I have to emphasize middle-aged men because, you know, when you turn 18, you're technically an adult, but you're really not a man yet. So I don't think you're really a man until you hit your early to mid-30s. Because you're still learning in your 20s, even though you're legally an adult at 18 here in the States. You're still learning. Hey, Mama Goonie, I got your email. You don't have to ever email me and apologize for not making a stream. It's not necessary, but I appreciate it. Not necessary. Come and go as you wish. And by the way, I saw yesterday, you said that you were never moderated here. I believe I did moderate you for 1 or 2 days. And after I moderated you, you might have left. And that's when the other side got to you. And then obviously, when people go to the other side, they remove their wrench. So I believe I did moderate you. I think it happened the last time you were here before you went over to the other side, and then now you've come back. Or you're still trying to figure things out. But anyway, no, before you did end up going over to the other side, you know, I was looking at you as a moderator. You're a good person. Yeah, no, I think what happened was it happened the last time you were here before you went over there. And you popped in. I believe I moderated you, and then I think you ended up leaving, and then that was it. Because I know I was either going to make you a moderator or I did temporarily make you one, but I just can't remember. Just know that, you know, you were up for moderator before this whole ordeal happened. But anyway, no worries, no big deal. So, yeah, I say modern day middle-aged men. Some modern day middle-aged men behave like women. Now, this is with no disrespect to the women. Women are supposed to behave like women. Women were biologically made to be a certain way. They were made to respond to things more emotionally than men to a certain extent. And men were made to more so use logic and reasoning first before shedding emotion. Look, men are emotional beings too, but we don't, normal men do not react to something emotionally first. We process it logically, and then if it bothers us, then, you know, we may react emotionally. Women respond to everything emotionally based on how they're feeling in the present moment. That's normal, natural female nature. So when I say modern day middle-aged men that act like women, or some, not all, some modern day middle-aged men act like women, I'm not being disrespectful to women. I'm just saying that these are men that are behaving very strangely. They're behaving very weak. They're behaving in jealous and needy ways and insecure ways. Now, everything I just mentioned is more natural and normal for women to behave to a certain extent, but for men, that behavior is definitely not masculine energy. Those are just the facts. But out here on YouTube, we've got some people, some guys, and I got to tell you, it's funny to me that the majority of people I've had problems with are modern day, middle-aged Caucasian men. That's all it is. It's not even any other ethnicity. It's the modern day, middle-aged Caucasian man. This is just what I've experienced. And this parking lot's closed too. Still gonna walk. Doesn't say we can't walk. We just can't park in here. Like, look at this. This is a morgue. Like, there's nobody parked here. Wow. Okay. And when it comes to women, not even women at their worst have behaved like some of these modern aged or these modern middle-aged Caucasian men have behaved. It's just really weird. I've been just trying to figure out, what is it? Is it the fact that, you know, these are the people that, you know, claim to be patriots, and they're upset because, you know, other ethnicities and women are now getting equal rights to everything that was initially only granted to Caucasian men? Is that what this all boils down to? I've been really trying to figure it out because it's really sad, and I see it in these guys' behavior. These are guys like in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. And they're all Caucasian. And they're all American Caucasian. And even, and to be honest with you, actually, even some other Caucasian men that I've worked with, you know, on my YouTube channel in other countries, they behave the same way. So I have to throw in other countries as well. Ironically, when I've dealt with other ethnicities of men, including African Americans, Asians, Hispanics, or any other ethnicity outside of my own race of being Caucasian white, I've had zero to minimal problems. When I've worked with women, I've had no problems, regardless of their race, whether they're white, black, Asian, Hispanic, whatever. So what's really going on here? What is the issue here? And then look, if I have to give examples of these people that are still coming at me, and I'm going to mention another one. We're going to talk about Jamie Lycan Theory channel today because he all of a sudden decided to reinsert himself into this drama that he claimed a few months ago he's moved on from it. Because I was debunking that 10-minute video he did of Coach Eli's greatest hits that everyone's been sharing to try to paint me as a bad guy. So he decided to re-upload that to his channel after he probably saw my stream from earlier. So now Jamie Lycan Theory wants another piece of me. We'll talk about that in a second, James. Because I ain't playing this time, dude. I'm not playing. And let me tell you something. I've learned a thing or two about how to play this YouTube game much better this time around. And I'm the bull. I've got the horns. And unless you want to continue getting the horns, I think you know what the right thing is for you to do. But see, you're not going to stop because this is triggering you. And because you're not strong enough man emotionally to just let this go and move on and say, dude, let's just go our separate ways. I didn't come at you. All I mentioned in my stream was that you're the one that created that video. Well, part of that was trying to talk smack about you. I did share the story about what happened that made you create that video, but I wasn't inciting anything new. I was just stating the reason why you created that Coach Eli's Greatest Hits video that now has become very popular, and you guys have used it to try to destroy my brand, is because you got mad at me for getting you removed from the YouTube Partner Program and getting all those strikes on your channel. But what you don't remember, maybe you do, but you didn't listen, is that I warned you every time that I was going to flag you for copyright for stealing my content, simulcasting my live streams, putting rainbow dildos in my mouth and in the logo of my brand, A Grip on Life, and the grip. You would do that. You defamed my character. You attacked my brand. That is beyond satirical and that is beyond parody. You attacked my business. That's why I kept flagging you, and finally YouTube took some action. But I always warned you, and every time I warned you, you told me, F you, Eli. So in my head I was like, well, F you too, but I'm not going to say it. I'll just keep on flagging you and doing what I have to do to protect my brand. I was just stating, for example purposes, how that video was created, and I believe it was you, and it was you. But now, because your other content, even your Cuck Ethan series, is dead, you're not getting the views, you have to reinsert yourself by sharing that video again to try to trigger me. You're not triggering me. You're not. But see, you have no idea what's coming to you. And you have no idea what's going to continue coming to you legally, like I've been saying with JB Gunner, if you don't stop. Because if you don't stop, this is only the beginning. And this is not a threat, it's a promise. And I'll tell you, I got more of an army of people that are helping me behind the scenes legally and on YouTube now that trust me. You're going to want to end this here tonight once and for all. Because if not, I won't even tell you what's coming next. But what I will tell you is it's completely legal. And if you want to play in this arena with me, then let's go. But don't cry for me, Argentina, if you start doing the same stupid things you did and you get taken down for cyberbullying and harassment, hate speech and vulgar language, inappropriate content, or even copyright if you violate that. You've got an ego, Jamie, the size of Alaska, and that's what gets you in trouble. You're no different than JB Gunner. At all. You're a 34, almost 35-year-old grown-ass man, and you act like a little girl. That's why I created this topic. Because you're a grown-ass man, and you behave so immaturely. For what? What did I do to you? What did I ever do to you? I never did anything wrong to you. We tried to do a couple business deals in the past, and I didn't think they were fair, so I pulled out. I never screwed you over like JB Gunner did. I've never, hurt your pocketbook in any deal that we're trying to make. Now, if you're going to come at me and say that I hurt your pocketbook by flagging you down, that's not true because you were stealing my content to make that money. So in essence, you were hurting me and tried to flip it on me and make it appear like I'm the one hurting you by flagging you down. No, I'm just protecting my content. You've been stealing my content, doing it for a while. You stopped being in this, but all of a sudden today, you felt the need to reinsert yourself. If that's what you want to do, then let's go. You and me, let's go. So let me tell you something. I'm not letting off. Like I've told JB Gunner, I'm like Tom Petty, I won't back down. And this time, is going to be nothing like the past. I was very tame in the past. I'm going to give you one chance to bow out gracefully. You don't even have to say anything. Just stop doing what you're doing and delete that video you uploaded. Oh yeah, I flagged it for cyberbullying and harassment, and many other people did too. So just giving you a heads up. You could leave it up and take a chance that YouTube won't take it down. You're thinking that maybe the coronavirus is affecting YouTube getting their work done. Let me tell you how efficient they still are, even with the coronavirus situation. I had one of my streams from a couple days ago. It was green with the monetization, and it actually turned yellow. So I sent it in for a manual review. And 2 hours later, I get an email back saying, "Dear Grip on Life, after further review, we found that your video is suitable for all advertisers." They approved it. 2 hours later. This morning, my copyright match tool detected Ronaldo on the stock account uploading a video of mine, changing the tint of the video, changing the color of the tint, and speeding up the audio, and the copyright match tool caught it. So I filed a DMCA copyright takedown notice, and less than an hour later, "Dear Grip on Life, thank you for your submission. The content has been removed." So if you don't think that YouTube's not working right now, you're out of your damn mind. I'm just letting you know again. I'm warning you again. I'm still being nice to you. I'm warning you again that we've all flagged. We're coming out publicly and saying, "Dude, we've all flagged your Coach Eli Greatest Hits video you just re-uploaded. You're the original creator of that, right?" But let me tell you something. I know why you re-uploaded it. I know your game. You're a shiesty little dude, man. Because you know that myself and several other people have manager access to, 4 other channels that we're using to upload content that's not advertiser friendly. And I bet what you did was file a DMCA on all 4 of those channels. So the moment I saw you re-upload that, I knew exactly you're doing that so you could file copyright. So guess what? We removed all those videos. We're one step ahead of you, James. What you gonna do about it? You think you're gonna outsmart me? No, you're not. You're never gonna outsmart me, ever. You will never outsmart me, ever. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, I don't care. I'm still trying to be nice to you and say, "Look, dude, delete that damn video or risk that it gets taken down for cyberbullying and harassment, and then you get a strike on your channel and you can't stream or upload for a week." And by deleting it, you can say, "Look, Eli, I don't want to reinsert myself. I don't want to go toe-to-toe with you." Because let me tell you, this time right now, I'm ready to go toe-to-toe with you. And I'm ready with an army of people that are helping me fight all of you morons legally. And you're going to be next. I didn't want to get you involved, but you reinserted yourself. You and your minions on your channel. I saw the comments down below. Are you that desperate for content that you had to re-upload something because nothing else you're putting out there is getting traction? You did your latest Cuck Ethan video and it got like less than 400 views. And I bet you're not happy about that because you put a lot of work into it. How does it feel doing 20 hours of work and getting under 400 views and not really making any money off of it, right? Do you think it's even worth it? So now you got to reinsert yourself back into something that you have a feeling is going to make you money, right? Well, you can try to make money any way you want to make money, but if you use my content, you use my stuff, you're going to be dealing with the bull. and the bull's going to give you the horns. And you want to know something, James? I, along with everyone else, knows what triggers you. And the bottom line is, we really don't want to have to stoop down to that level of immaturity to prove a point to you. We'd rather handle this the mature way, but with you, that doesn't work. So unless you want us to keep hitting you immaturely to prove a point, I suggest you back down. Because what you've already seen is only the beginning. There's a lot more where that came from. And not only is there a lot more where that came from, there's also some legal stuff that we're ready to throw your way. You want to be added to that? Don't test me. I'm serious, dude. Don't test me, because we actually do know where you live and we could easily find you. And we're not going to come and stalk you or do anything illegal, but anything that we need to serve you legally, we know where to serve you at. And you're not going to go anywhere because you get a freebie there. So we know where to find you. Do you want to go that route, James? Do you? I tell you. You take it any further than this show here, you do a stream on this and react to this, you do one thing that I perceive to be a negative attack on me, and it's game on. And if that's what you want, then you're going to get it, but you're going to get it 10 times harder than you've ever gotten it before. That's not a threat. That's a promise. I'm tired of people messing with my YouTube channel, my YouTube brand, my name, and the people I care for out here that keep getting toggled back and forth with your stupidity. It's time to grow the fuck up, James. And if you don't learn to grow up on your own, then I will force the law to help you grow up. I'll force the law on you in any legal way I can to teach you that lesson. He will continue to lie. I don't require to be a Mama Goonie. You're a very nice person. And those are things you don't even have to say. Like, when people respect... are you from the South, Mama Goonie? You're like, I'm a nice guy myself. I'd rather say good guy, because nice guy sounds like I finished last. You know, the nice guys finish last statement. I'm a good guy, and you seem to be a good gal. You're probably from the South. You've probably been raised right. I get that. Where are you from? I think I'd asked you in the past. Are you in California by any chance? I'm curious to know. Oh, you're from the Southwest. Okay. Okay. So you were raised right, and you don't expect a lot, and I understand that. But you're a YouTuber and you want to grow your channel, and part of growing your channel is collaborating with other good YouTubers that are going to respect you, appreciate you, moderate you when the time is right, and work together to help each other and other people like us grow together as one big happy team. But I understand how polite you are, and I appreciate that. I'm just not used to that. I'm used to dealing with idiots like the dude I'm talking about. Just doesn't get it. He lets his ego run himself. He has no emotional self-control. And you know what, Jamie? It's not about me being right and wanting to one-up you. I could care less about that, because I'm at peace with myself. But in your eyes, you always seem to have the upper hand. You're just like JB Gunner. You're two guys that always have to have the upper hand. And because you're both like that, you'll never get along. With me, I'm all about a fair deal and working things out down the middle 50-50. I'm no better than you. You're no better than me. If we can be friends and work out a deal together, that's great. If not, no big deal. You go your way, I go mine. Why can't we handle it like that? Is it because we're on YouTube? And when our regular content's not getting traction, we force ourselves back into a situation that we know is going to get us traction because 90+% of your audience is filled with Coach Eli haters? Is that why you want to reinsert yourself? Why don't you just tell me that, dude? If that's what you want, then let's go. But why don't you be honest about it? Why don't you be honest about it, James? "33 people here. We've been fluctuating from 33 to 38. It's Ronaldo logging in and out of his soccer accounts to thumb me down. How you doing, Ronaldo? I know you're here again. You're so obsessed with me, dude. All these guys, they just, you see, Mama Goonie, this is what's going on. You see, I'm talking about a topic here. I'm talking about why modern, middle-aged, grown-ass men behave like women. And it's primarily the Caucasian men. Like I said, the other ethnicities I've had no problems with. It's just the modern-day, middle-aged Caucasian men. All the women have been good. And all the rest of the ethnicities of men have been good, with the exception of my own race, the Caucasians. I don't get that. The world's a different place. It's diverse. We all work together. It doesn't matter what the color of our skin is. It doesn't matter if we're male or female. Why can't we all be good to each other? James, JB Gunner, and the rest of you that feel the same way as JB Gunner and Jamie Lycan Theory act or are. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dr. R is acting like a woman. Dr. R is a woman. He might as well be one. I'm sorry, Queen. That was disrespectful to you. I'm sorry about that. But you said it yourself. You, a woman, a real woman, is saying this dude is a woman. Well, he certainly behaves like one, with his immature and insecure behavior. Like all these dudes, all of these Caucasian middle-aged white dudes. Well, I say Caucasian white, same thing. They're so immature. You look at their behavior out here, they're so immature. And the reason why they're immature is because they're insecure and they've got nothing going for them. They feel like they have no purpose. So they have to make their purpose this, about the stupid things they do out here on YouTube, which makes them come off as insecure and immature. If they had a real purpose that they were proud of, and they feel other people would respect them as, they wouldn't be behaving this way. But see, they could easily change that. They could change from what they're doing to making something out of themselves. They're just choosing to not do that. It's a little chilly tonight at the park. I'm on my second lap here. And you know what the funny thing is, folks? A lot of people say that this is only happening because it's out here on YouTube. I'll agree with that for the most part, but I've actually had several friends in the past that behaved this way in real life. Well, I consider YouTube, there are real people there. When I say real life, what I mean to say is outside of YouTube. Because you folks are real people, you're just on a digital platform. outside of YouTube, you know, with people I interact with in person, that's a better way to put it, a lot of them have behaved the same way. And as I've gotten older, I have separated myself from those types of people because they're selfish, inconsiderate, insecure, and immature people. And they've been Caucasian men. Like it's interesting to me. Even in my real life, even in my life outside of YouTube, most of my friends are not Caucasian. And the more and more I look at this, it makes me wonder why. What's going on with the middle-aged Caucasian men? Because I'm one, and I feel fine. I love everybody. But what's really going on? I just don't get it. Anyone want to share some feedback on that? Mama Goonie, Queen Helen Casey, or anyone else who's here, you want to share some feedback on that? Confused by that still, my definition of a woman is strong, intelligent, proud, and brave. In thousands of cases, powerful. LOL, sorry, but those folks took a real long look at you. What folks? Oh, no. Those were people that were just walking. There wasn't enough space for both of us to go through. They're doing some construction at the park here. And plus, the parking lots are closed, so you don't have a lot of room to walk. It's like a one-way street, so one side has to pull over and then let one side pass. They're looking at me because I've got a big selfie stick and I've got a headset with this big furry ball, which they probably don't realize is a windscreen. Yeah, no, that's what it is, Mama Goonie. Mama Goonie, here's the thing. And I totally appreciate and understand the modern day woman. But like I've said before, this is with no disrespect. I'm happy women have equal rights. I'm happy women are able to do anything that was only once done by a man before women were liberated. But the truth of the matter is that if we look at, that's the Redwood City Fire Department coming back from a call. I saw them leaving earlier as I started my stream. Excellent. The truth of the matter is, Mama Goonie, this is with no disrespect. Please don't get the wrong idea here because a lot of women have come at me for this. Men and women are biologically different. Men and women were initially created by a higher power that I believe is God. Now, some of you believe in God, many of you do, some of you don't. Whether you believe in God or not, folks, I still love you, but I believe in God. And what I believe is that God made a man and woman to be biologically different. A man has his purpose and a woman has her purpose. And in the modern world, you know, women have been given equal rights, which is fine, but women are now doing things, in my opinion, that are out of their natural essence of being a woman. It doesn't mean that they're not capable of doing them. It doesn't mean that they shouldn't do them. What I'm saying is that it is out of their natural essence to do these things. So to certainly change the dynamics of men and women. And that's why there are people out there, even like myself, and I've heard other coaches talk about this, and I agree with it. There are even women out there that are behaving more masculine than feminine. And then there are men out there that are behaving more feminine than masculine. Because let me tell you something. I've gone on dates in the past with very, very strong women that act more masculine than feminine. And let me tell you, that turns me off more than anything. Now, I respect the woman that works hard and is a modern day woman. I respect that. I'm not trying to take anything away from that. But I also want to be with a woman that is, you know, docile and sweet and nurturing to balance out, you know, my rough masculine energy at times. If you have two people, a man and a woman in a relationship that are both exuding masculine energy all the time, it's never going to work. That's just the polarity is off. And that's part of where the problem stems from. No disrespect to women, but that's what I feel a lot of these guys, a lot of these middle-aged, modern-day men are struggling with. And yeah, it's not easy. I've had my struggles with it as well, but I've learned to deal with it, accept it, and appreciate women for it. These guys haven't. And that's where a lot of their insecurities stem from. Because there are women on this planet that are stronger than they are and are more mature than they are, more secure than they are, and more emotionally stable than they are. So these men are highly intimidated by these women when they really shouldn't be. They shouldn't let that get to them. They should be a man. Dude, you're a man. You're a man. Nothing should faze you at all. You should be a man, living your purpose and getting up each and every day and continue focusing on your purpose. That is your number one goal as a man, is your purpose, which typically is what you enjoy doing for work and pays your bills, or maybe even some hobbies as well. Your job as a man is to not focus on women or finding a woman. When the time is right, that will happen naturally. The fact of you being a man focused on his purpose is not only what's going to attract the right woman to you without you even trying, it's going to make the rest of your life a piece of cake. Because you're going to be projecting the right energy into the universe. And what you project, you get back, right? And no, I'm no life coach. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just this cuck these people say I am, right? That's what it is, right? I'm just some entertaining fool on YouTube, right? I got no clue. I'm not qualified to talk about this. I haven't had any experience. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a dummy. You guys can cut all that all you want. I don't care. I've got people on the right and people on the left. I don't know which way to go. Which way do I want to go? Maybe I'll cut through here and see if I can just cut through. Let me cut through here. Don't listen to them. They lie too much. No, I understand that, Queen. Laughing about the furry ball. Yeah. There's some tall grass here. Excuse me a second, folks. I'm walking through a different part here because the other side had a bunch of people blocking the sidewalk, and I didn't want to get too close to them, and I also didn't want them to say, "Hey, dude, are you vlogging? You vlogging, dude?" Yeah, I'm actually live. You got some people playing. No dogs on sports fields. It's a Redwood City ordinance. Mama Goonie says, "How did you get that label, cuck? I heard one explanation. Tell me yours." Well, I say it all the time. Let me ask you, Mama Goonie, do you know the definition of a cuck? Do you know what it means? The definition of it is a married man that watched his wife have sex with another man. Well, first of all, I've never been married. Second of all, any girlfriend that I've had, I've never done that with. I've never done any, you know, anything with anyone else while with someone, and we've never brought a third party in. We've always been just one-on-one. That is terrible. Googled it. Yep. The reason why JB Gunner started calling me cuck, he never said it, but I put two and two together. I'm Coach Eli. The word coach in front of Eli is one syllable. The word cuck is one syllable. So it's kind of like it's like a derogatory way of saying Coach Eli, but for him he's like cuck Eli, right? Like other people call me Coach Eli, he calls me cuck Eli. Just because it like flows. All these people know I'm not really a cuck. They know that. It's just been overplayed. It's gotten really annoying. Now, if I was one, so be it, but I'm not. I would never, ever, ever want to be with a woman that would want me to watch her with another man. I wouldn't put up with that. At all. This is Brandon, brother. Glad you are safe. Queen, can you make sure that that's Mama Goonie? This is Brandon, brother, under the Mama Goonie account. Are there two Mama Goonies in there? Mods, you gotta check those individually. Because I want Brandon banned. Mama Goonie has over 1,000 subs on her channel. Is the real Mama Goonie still here? So Sandra, that fake Mama Goonie profile, how many subscribers did it have? Can you let me know? Let me know how many subscribers did it have, Sandra, the one you banned. Because I think last night on the show, the real Mama Goonie was here. Had 0? Okay, so in essence, Blue Ball Brandon created a duplicate account to come in here and just troll. You're a sick man, dude. You're just a sick, lonely, bored man. You see, Brandon, your friend Asystole that used to be a part of my former channel, and we used to talk all the time, says good things about you, says you're happily married. But you're a happily married dude with kids. Why are you wasting all this time on YouTube trolling, creating fake duplicate accounts just to come in here and troll me? That's really sad, bro. Because look, when I'm in a relationship, the last thing on my mind is trolling some random YouTuber on the internet. It's pretty sad, dude. That's all I have to say. Like a lot of you guys, seriously, are really sad, lonely, insecure, immature losers. That's what you are. You're like second-class citizens. Why did you hide Mama Goonie? Was that the wrong one? Sandra, were there two Mama Goonies in here? What is going on, Sandra? Fake Mama Goonie account 0. So were they both in here at the same time creating confusion? Was that what it was? So were they both in here? Is the real Mama Goonie in here along with the fake Mama Goonie? Yes, there were two. So can you check right now the one that just typed is the real Mama Goonie? No, just go to their channel and tell them how many subs they have. The one right above you. That's why I have to moderate you at some point. If I could verify it myself, Mama Goonie, I would moderate you right now, but I'll do that like tomorrow. I have to moderate her. It's not that I only have to, I want to. She's a good person, but see what these people do? And this guy, Brandon, no disrespect, dude. I love everyone, but this guy is a middle-aged Caucasian conservative man that claims to have a happy life, a sexy wife, and great kids. Claims to make good money in his job, and he has it all. Yet he still feels the need to come out here on YouTube and troll. That's really sad. If your life is so great, how in the world are you finding the time to come out here on Google and YouTube, create replicated accounts, and troll people? Do you need that to get off, sir? Is that what you need? Doing the hidden dance, can't see me. What is doing the hidden dance, can't see me? What do you mean by that, Mama Goonie? I'm just kind of curious. Okay. Yeah, I really don't know what's going on. You never know what's going on with these crazy people out here on YouTube. But I want to ask your opinion, Mama Goonie, Sandra Palacio, Queen Helen Casey, or anyone else that's here right now. What are your thoughts about what I've been saying? I mean, look, we understand that these guys need to be ignored and we need to move on. The problem I've realized being out here on YouTube, ignoring these people does not fix the problem. They do shady things behind your back. They attack your audience on the same platform. So you really can't ignore them. You can't. You got to tackle them head on. And I've learned to realize that's why people troll out here, because it's one of the only ways you can get things done and get some leverage on these people. But I don't like doing that. Sandra, did you hear what I just said? It'd be nice if we were able to ignore them. The problem is ignoring them does not solve the problem, Sandra, I mean. Does not solve the problem. It doesn't. How many times have we tried ignoring these people, right? Because they end up doing shady things based on a loophole in the system that everyone learned from J.B. Gunner. He knows it all too well. He knows the difference of what's civil and criminal. So when he breaks the law, he knows certain laws that he breaks, you'd have to sue him civilly to get anything done. And he knows what's criminal, he won't go there. Because he knows most people don't have the money or the resources or the time to fight someone in a civil case. That's what these people do. So these people that know the system and play the system are like, they're like the flies in your ear. They never go away no matter how much you ignore them, right? It just doesn't matter. So you almost have to go toe-to-toe with them and handle it head on. And that's what I've been doing. And I feel like I have no other choice. But I'm not letting it get to me. It doesn't bother me anymore. I'm just, very smart with what I do now and how I handle them behind the scenes. And I'll be transparent, James. You want me to troll you, dude? Because I'll tell you what, like I mentioned earlier, I'm a way better troll than Trim Hits ever was or will be. That's why he doesn't like me. And that's why his trolling doesn't faze me. You want me to troll you, James? And you'll never know it's me? Is that what you want? Because let me tell you something, you'll never know it's me. And what you gonna do? You know, sue me for threatening to troll you? It's a civil matter, right? And how would you prove it anyway, right? So let me play the civil game with you, James. You want me to troll you, dude? Because let me tell you something. You have no idea what you're dealing with. And if you think you've trolled me at a pretty good level in the past, let me tell you, I learned from all you guys how to be the ultimate troll. Who the hell is Frank and Joe Show saying you've taken my channel down? We need to patch things up. Was that Jamie? Who the heck was that saying I've taken their channel down? Because I haven't taken anyone's channel down recently at all. Now, if somebody got a community guideline strike, why are you violating guidelines in the first place? Why are you violating copyright? If you don't want to be taken down, why violate the rules? What part of that don't you understand? We need to work something out? Well, no, we don't. You just need to stop violating the guidelines, copyright and community. What part of that don't you understand? How simple is that? What deal do we need to make? Just don't do anything that's going to get you taken down. Legitimately. You moron? And who are you? Are you Jamie? I really wonder who that sock was saying, you've taken my channel down, we need to patch things up. It could have been Ronaldo, who knows? 32 in the box. Yeah, they are morons, Sandra, they are. Listen, whoever that was, if it's somebody real on a sock because you're banned on your main account here, you have an issue with me, email me, Coach Eli at coacheliasmelas.com. If you know my other emails, email me there because I have some people blocked on my Coach Eli email. You email me, find a way to reach me that you're not blocked, and let me know what you want and what you're willing to do for it. It's always those little dogs. They want to bite your nuts off. I'm just walking by doing my show. You want to let your presence be known, all 13 pounds of you. You don't realize if I sat on you, you probably wouldn't be breathing anymore. Now, I would never do that. I'm just saying, like these little dogs, I'm 170 pounds. Little 13-pound dog. Okay, I'm so scared of you. You can't even reach my nuts to bite them off anyway. I got small dog syndrome. Did you hear that dog? Could you hear that come through the microphone? Eli, you don't get a car. Your ass walking, LOL. No. I like all dogs, even the little ones. But 2 ex-girlfriends ago, I think I was sharing this the other day. I've shared it many times in the past. A couple ex-girlfriends ago, she had a 13-pound rat terrier chihuahua female dog. You know what a female dog is. I won't say, the B word, the female dog, right? And this this little female dog, let's just be nice, okay? When she was hungry, if you fed her like 30 seconds late than her dinner time, she started whining like a little bee. You know what I mean? Like, that's where they came up with the phrase, whine like a bee, right? That's why, you know, when women whine, that's why we say that. You know what I'm saying, right? That's where it came from. Because the little female dogs, when you don't feed them, they start whining. So one time I delayed feeding the dog because my girlfriend at the time was still working. And I was at her place working remotely because I'm self-employed. I can work from anywhere. I intentionally waited 30 minutes to feed that dog, and she kept on elevating her whining. The whining kept getting louder and longer. And I was laughing. I'm like, oh, Jesus, man. Oh, boy. It's Ronaldo trolling me. Ronaldo loves me. You know that? What Ronaldo doesn't like about me, Sandra, is I'm a better troll than him. I'm a better troll than all these people. I'll troll them all, right? They have no idea what my capabilities are. Yeah, I'm a coach, and you're cool with me. We're all good. But you're going to mess with me. You're going to troll me. I'll troll you better behind the scenes. Is that what you want? What you going to do about it? You're going to post in your community tabs, ooh, Coach Eli admits he's trolling us. Yes, I am. You going to do a stream about it? Coach Eli admit he does trollish things. Ooh, this could be the highlight of their night, right? Last lap, folks. Last lap. Hey, leave Shangy's beer gut out of this. I kind of like it, but not you. Well, and no disrespect, Shangy's gained a lot of weight lately. Shangy used to be in pretty decent shape, but literally in the last 2 months, he's gained like at least 30 pounds. I don't know. I'm not being disrespectful to you, Shangy, and quite frankly, I don't care because we were never really friends in the first place, dude, and you've never respected me anyway. And I don't need your help for anything, Shangy, because you never really helped me anyway. I can handle things on my own, and I have been. Maybe there are some people that are helping me behind the scenes, but for the most part, I can take care of myself. I don't need you, Shangy. But yeah, I don't know what happened to him. You know, I'm not kicking him down for being overweight, but he has gained a bunch of weight. It's very noticeable, and it's like, it's not healthy, man. And the problem I have is when you got people that are calling other people, you know, fat and overweight and attacking them, yet they're the same, right? Like, how can you call somebody out for something that you yourself are the same thing as well? So if you're going to criticize somebody for being overweight and you're overweight as well, how much water does that hold? None. Seriously. Now, we shouldn't criticize anybody on their weight. But if you're going to be a mean person and do that, at least be in good shape yourself. Come on, man. What's up with that? You see, you're dealing with a bunch of middle-aged, Caucasian, immature, insecure men that are just angry and bitter at the modern-day system. That's what it all boils down to. And all these guys come out here on YouTube and they're keyboard warriors and they project everything onto good people like you and me. That's the bottom line. You sent feedback to YouTube creator support? What are you talking about, Mama Goonie? Mutton Nuts Reviews. I will admit I am fat at 355 pounds at 5'7" at the age of 42. You don't have to say that, Mutton Nuts Reviews. The whole point of this was not for people to come out and say, you know, what size and shape they are. It's just these people, these guys, I'm only talking about these guys regarding how immature and insecure they are. You're a secure woman within yourself. You don't feel the need to attack people in that way. Whether you're, you know, thin, medium, or thick, it doesn't matter because you're secure within yourself. Mutton Nut lost 500 watch hours? What are you talking about? There's only one way you lose watch time. It's deleting a video, putting it to private, or unlisted. When you go to your monetization screen, you have to have 4,000 public watch hours. Meaning that those videos have to be to public, have to be set to public. If you do a live stream right now and you get 100 hours of watch time and then you delete it, you lose those hours publicly. If you put that video to unlisted or private, you lose those public watch hours. Now, once you put it back to public, then those watch hours come back. If you delete that video, you lose the watch hours permanently. You got to understand, I'm YouTube certified. I know how this works. I'm monetized. I get it. If she puts them back up, she will get them back. That's right. All my videos are public. Well, let me ask you this. How long have you been running your channel for? Has it been over a year? Because monetization requires you to have 4,000 minimum public watch hours within the previous 12-month period. So, you know, if you have been doing this for over a year and you got 500 watch hours early on, it might be over a year since you did those watch hours. That's what it is then. You didn't lose watch hours. It's just for monetization, you have to have 4,000 public watch hours within the previous 12 months. So, you know, if you had if you had 500 watch hours 67 days ago, then those won't count. It goes to the last 12 months for monetization. For me, it's not a problem. I stream and put videos up all the time. I get 4,000 watch hours each month minimum, 4,000 to 6,000 watch hours each month. But I understand for some people that haven't taken it to the level I've taken it to, I understand every hour counts. You just got to start streaming more, putting up more videos, evergreen content that is going to never have an expiration date, and then hope that one video goes viral, or 2 or 3. Then you'll get your watch hours in one shot. If not, live streaming is the best way to do it. Get an audience there, live stream 3-4 times a week for 2-3 hours. Get 50 people on there, keep them on there for a couple hours each, and get 100 watch hours each show. But no, you didn't lose any hours. You just had those hours more than 12 months ago. You're at the borderline. That's the only logical thing that could have happened, especially since you said your channel's been up since 2015. I bet with 99% accuracy what I said is correct. My eye looks kind of weird right now with this light. The swelling has gone down. There's just one little spot there. So a couple more days, 2, 3 more days, and my eye will be back to normal. But it feels good. There's no pain. There's no discomfort. There's no nothing. Hey, Oklahoma Tree Climber. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Glad to have you on board. Mutton Nuts Reviews. I just checked my last 90 days. Yesterday had 2,700. Check tonight and only have 2,200. Well, let me tell you something about when you check it anywhere besides the monetization page, those are not public watch hours. Those are overall watch hours. So when you go into YouTube Studio and you're looking at hours and you select the last 90 days, you're not on your monetization page where it shows the public watch hours. You're seeing total watch hours there. And if you've deleted any videos or put any to unlisted, or sometimes if you have trolling accounts and stuff that come on there and get deleted, those watch hours will go. That's a possibility too. But I think what you're looking at is not your public watch hours. You're looking at your overall watch hours, which includes deleted videos, private, public, and unlisted videos. Where you want to go is go on the left panel, click on monetization. You'll see a little graph at the bottom. It tells you how many subs you have, but you have the subs. The little meter's all the way to the right, right? You have 1,000 plus subs. Then it tells you how many public watch hours you have. That's all you need to look at. Only check it on monetization page, and I'm not deleted videos or anything to private. Well, then I would contact YouTube and see if there's a glitch in the system. That's all you can do. I've worked through every possible scenario with you. If none of those are your issue, then you gotta contact creator support. I think that's what you were saying a second ago, or Mama Goonie was saying that. Actually, you can't even contact creator support because you're not in the YouTube partner program. You gotta use the send feedback form. I think that's what she was saying. Use the send feedback form and reach out to someone. That's the thing that sucks. You cannot contact creator support unless you're in the YouTube partner program. Yeah. Folks, I'm on my last lap. 31 in the box, 11 thumbs up. It's a beautiful Friday night here in Redwood City, California. It's been a nice walk here. I've hit a few mosquitoes, but they're avoiding my eyes. I don't want to get bit again in the eye. That would suck. Anyway, folks, I really would like to hear your feedback regarding what I've been discussing. I really haven't heard much feedback from you folks on this, especially you ladies. I'd like to hear from you ladies that seem to be very mature and, grown middle-aged women with great behavior, and I appreciate that. I'd like to hear your feedback regarding the behavior of these middle-aged men I've been talking about. They're primarily Caucasian conservative men. No disrespect, that's just what I've noticed. Well, you were walking so I don't have any idea what Mama Goonie's talking about. She says, I want some chicken. So yeah, what do you ladies think? Well, on Hangouts, Sandra? You want to share your feedback on Hangouts? You don't want to mention it publicly so we can all learn from it? Like, are you afraid to put your answer publicly, or? I'm just wondering, because oh, okay, I see. So let me ask you, Sandra, how are we going to help people learn how to handle this if we don't discuss it publicly. I don't think it's a big deal at all. Sandra, I know what you're probably going to say behind the scenes. You're going to say they ignore it. Ignoring this does not work. Not on YouTube. In real life, ignoring people like that works every time. No problem. But on YouTube, it doesn't work. We're in the same community, same playground. And when these people can't get to you, they attack your audience, which is open to anyone. It's a public audience. So how do you control that? If you ignore it, they're going to destroy your audience. So you got to tackle it head on. That's your only choice. That's the only choice you have. That's the only reason why I'm still here, because I've been fighting for this every day. There's a time when a person will need to be the bigger person. The one thing you're not getting, Mama Goonie and everyone else, is that I have been the bigger person. And I have ignored them. Ignoring these people does not fix the problem on YouTube. We all have a mutual public global audience. And they can attack your audience without you even knowing. Even if you're ignoring them. With no audience, you have no show. You have no following to view your content. You have to tackle it head on. It's the only option you have. Either that or bow out. You don't have a choice. I've tried every other way. In real life, you ignore these people and then they go away. On YouTube, it's all digital. It's all about keyboard warriors. Now, not everyone's a keyboard warrior, but that's what these guys are. There are a lot of good people out here, and slowly but surely I'm going to reach them all. But in the meantime, these guys can be a distraction to the right people coming over here. So that's why we got to tackle it head on. That's why I've been doing this. So I'm saying, look, James, if you want to play with me, in any way, you want to troll me, I'll troll you back better. You want to do stupid memes? Trust me, I got ways to handle that. You want to steal my content again like you used to? Trust me, I know how to handle that. If you want to play in the YouTube playground, James, I'm ready for you, bro. This time I'm ready. Trust me, I'm ready. Because let me tell you something. I learned all the tricks from you, JB Gunner, Ronaldo. I pay attention. And all I'm going to do are similar things you did to me, but better and more effective because I'm a lot smarter than you guys are. So do you want to deal with that? You want to deal with the wrath of Eli? The wrath of the bull? You want to mess with the bull and get the horns? And now you're claiming your community tab that you got fat, Jamie, because of all this stress that I put you through. Seeking fake sympathy from your audience, right? I've been through way more stress than all of you. And how come I'm not fat? Because I get my ass out to the park or on a walk every day. I'll do a stream on my walk just about every day. And I don't change my life one bit regardless of what's happening. I always take care of myself. Are you trying to blame me for getting out of shape? It's all that drinking, dude. You're drinking like a fish. You're not exercising. You're sitting on your computer all day, creating Cuck Ethan cartoons that are going to get you 300 views, make you hardly any money. 20 hours of work for what? Even if you made a couple $100, which you haven't, but is it worth it to do 20 hours worth of work for $200? You've got a very, very, very small audience that even knows the purpose of Cuck Ethan. Oh, Lord. Jamie's getting fat too. Didn't hear that. Well, you haven't noticed, Sandra? Do you not see these things? I'm not criticizing anybody for being fat or thin or whatever. I'm just saying, like, a lot of these people have let themselves go throughout this whole ordeal. I haven't. It just goes to show who the stronger person is, who the more consistent person is. I'm not trying to show off. I'm just stating the facts. Look, I'm not fat. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Can you see me there? I can't even see this. It used to show you sideways. The YouTube app now, when you tilt the phone the other way, it says orientation locked. I'm going to start wrapping this up because I'm almost back in my car. Another 5 minutes or so. Jamie. Let me call you Jamie and not James. Try to be as respectful as possible. Trust me when I say this, you don't want to start this again. You don't want to go down the same road that you've gone down with myself and JB Gunner tons of times over the last 2 to 3 years. You don't want to go there. It's not going to end up well for you, and it's not a threat. It's not going to end up well for you legally, and your YouTube channel is going to suffer, and you're going to probably end up doing some things to violate guidelines, copyright, and community that are going to get your channel taken down. Do you want to put yourself in that position again, or do you want to walk away unscathed? Choice is yours, dude. I'm not trying to force you to make a decision. I'm just letting you know one way or another, I got to do what I got to do. And trust me, either way, I'm going to move forward and prevail. All you have to do is walk away. And quite frankly, I'm not bothered by your video. I actually shared your version on my community tab because I didn't want you flagging down the other channels where we uploaded it to. Even though you gave other people permission, for me, you'd probably still flag me, or the people I'm associated with running those channels. That's how spiteful and vindictive you are. That's why you act like a woman, James. You're spiteful and vindictive. That's how you behave. That's female nature. Men are not supposed to be spiteful and vindictive by nature, James, but you are. So I got to treat you like a woman because that's how you behave. Be the better person, dude. Delete that video and move on. Or risk being taken down for cyberbullying and harassment because tons of people have flagged you. All right, folks. I'm taking the rest of the night off. Did 2 streams today. This one right now is at an hour and 23 minutes. Did about an hour and a half stream earlier. Folks, if you missed my stream from earlier, where I dissected that 10-minute video that Jamie Like Theory channel created several months ago, Coach Eli's Greatest Hits. It's on my community tab. I'm actually sharing Jamie's version now. If Jamie deletes it, I will find a way to get it back up one way or another. I'll check on that later. The bottom line is I want people to see that video. And then I want you to see my stream from earlier when I explained what actually happened and what these people have done to try to destroy my brand. Just wait for this car to pass. It's a Lexus. Not a Lexus, it's a Tesla. Any other final questions, folks? We're leaving 30 in the box, 11 thumbs up, and Probably an ungodly amount of thumbs down. Who cares? It's Ronaldo. He has nothing better to do. He acts like a woman too. Mama Goonie, they are beyond help. Literally, they are. I got a question for you, Eli. Do you think these guys are at the point of no return? Oh, absolutely. Listen, Mama Goonie, here's the truth of the matter. That's a great question, and I'll wrap it up with this question. If they were not at the point of no return, then me walking away and ignoring them like I have in the past would have worked. I've literally walked away from these guys many times, and then they find ways to reinsert themselves every time. When they're desperate for traction on their YouTube channel that their normal content doesn't get them. So yes, they're at the point of no return. They've got nothing to lose. The bottom line is when you're like Jamie Lycan Theory and JV Gunner and you have nothing to lose, then you never stop. You never stop until you're taken out. And I'm not looking to take them out in the way that it sounds like. I'm looking to get to them legally if I have to. So yes, the answer to your question, in my opinion, I feel they're at the point of no return. Do I feel it's more of a fact? I think it's more leaning towards a fact, but I haven't heard that come out of their mouth, so I have to say it's an opinion. But it's a pretty strong opinion. Thank you for answering. You're welcome. Terry's Eugene, someone in Susie's live stream earlier promoted to thumb down your video before you went live, so there's one of your sources of... It doesn't matter, Terry. Who cares? You know, Terry, they can thumb me down all they want. I don't really care. Like I said, one by one, we're handling these people legally. If they keep doing what they're doing, their judgment day will come. And that's exactly where I'm going to end this video here today, the stream here today, at 1 hour and 27 minutes. I want to thank all the moderators in the chat. I want to thank all the consumers of content that were here. And folks, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my night. I'm going to probably take an Epsom salt bath, have some dinner, take an Epsom salt bath. And then I'll be back tomorrow for 1, possibly 2 streams. I'm going to try to get to a different location tomorrow for my walk. And it is getting dark. The auto exposure, well, I'm in a totally dark area, so the auto exposure is doing the best it can. Yeah, take care, Terry. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Queen Helen Casey. Thank you, Mama Goonie. Mama Goonie, I'll connect with you over the weekend or early next week. We'll definitely talk, and we'll set up a time to do a stream together. All right? All right, folks. Have a good Friday night. See you all later. Bye.